Okay, how's everybody doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Age Technology Screens using smart technology gain. Yes, I've already started on the screen already, and the reason why is because I don't have enough time on my camera, and it would just took too long for me to just basically coat the entire screen. So I just did some of it. So basically, it's very easy to do. Right over here is my Wagner paint sprayer. Like I said, I like this particular sprayer because it's a very detailed sprayer. It sprays off a very fine mist, where the other sprayers just put out too much paint. They're done for large applications, and the problem you would have with that is the paint sprayer would just there'd be paint splatters like all over the place. So that's why I use the very large sprayers on this. This detail allows me to get around the corners without hitting the wall. So it's very little impact. Like I said, if I were you, let me put this sprayer down. If I were you, I would basically put something around the screen, but this is my work area, so it doesn't make a difference if I hit the wall. I'll just recoat over again because it's my work area. So this is how you want to tape up your screen if you're doing a fixed frame screen, and you're going to redo it with our nano technology. This is how it's done. Now, once the screen dries, it'll look like this. Once it's dry, right now it's still wet. These are all wet marks across the screen where the screen is still wet, but this is the texture it will look like when it's done. So I'm going to do this area right here. I've already shown you how to tape it all off. Frog tape and some, if it was me, like if I was doing this upstairs or someplace else, I would have frog tape and I would have this whole area like plastic off. But with this, since I'm down here in my work area, you know, it's a very, like I said, detailed sprayer. You'll get very little contact with the wall with the sprayer. Like I said, that's what I like about this particular sprayer right here. And it's very easy to use. You don't have a lot of complicated buttons and knobs all over it. Sorry about that. Let me back up here for a minute. Let me grab one of my other sprayers right here. So you're gonna hear something crash in the background. It's my other sprayer that just want to release. All right, so this is my other Wagner sprayer. Look at the size of the freaking compressor on that bad boy. This is the 590 right there, and this one right here basically puts out a ton of paint. I could blast this within seconds, but the only problem is like a lot of paint. And one of the problems you would have is with this much paint pushing out from the sprayer, you would have to worry about drip marks on the screen. And that's something you don't have to worry about with this particular spray. You can be right up on the screen. You don't have to worry about any drip marks on your screen. All right, so let's begin. Hold on for a minute. Okay, yeah, let's begin. All right. I'm going to be right up on the screen with the sprayer. I don't have to worry about getting any drip marks. Now I got mine set to a narrow spray. I'm not using a wide spray. I'm not going to have the sprayer right up close because I don't have to worry about it dripping because the spray's out of mist. You don't have to worry about if you get too close to the screen or where you're painting. There you go. So it's that easy. Nope, okay, that's good. I thought something was on the screen, but it's good. You can go back and forth. Doesn't make a difference how you're going to spray it. Now, see, the reason why I like this sprayer, because it doesn't push off a lot of paint. And the reason why I love this is because you could be right up on top of the screen and you don't have to worry about having any drip marks coming from the screen. Now, with the big boy sprayer, one of the problems you're going to have with that, if you get too close to the screen, you have to be a distance to use it, to spray it, because you want that mist to coat the screen back and forth. But if you're too close and you hit that screen, it's going to disperse so much paint. When it hits the screen, it's going to cause drips and run marks across your screen. I can be right up close on this little banana sprayer, and I don't have to worry about having any drip marks on my screen. Alright, so that's all done. Easy McCheesy, we're done. Once it's done, you'll see the drinks, like I said, the screen right here is wet. You'll see it dry just like that. Alright, so let's back it up here. Now my screen is still dry. As the screen dries, the screens get lighter. They start off darker when they're painted. Right, so there's the screen right there. And let's begin. And like I said, the more when the screen starts to dry, it gets lighter and lighter. Now we'll come down here, we'll do another demonstration, and you'll get a chance to see the screen when it's dry, and you'll see how bright it gets. Let me get that volume to adjust on here. Volume's always freaking super high on this. I never know why. Every time I turn it on, boom, the volume just explodes. Now, for those of you who are asking, what did I just spray on the screen? This right here is our new Eclipse Nano Black. And this thing turns anything you touch with this chemical, it turns into like a high performance black screen. Now, like I said, areas that are dark on the screen is because it's still wet. As it starts to dry, the screen will become lighter. And as I explained in the last demonstration about using a lighter screen versus a darker screen, you're going to have pros and cons. With our Eclipse screen, the color, the whites are going to be a little bit silverish, but still they're going to be very bright, especially for a black screen, where in the silver it's going to be brighter because it's a silver screen. It's this basic color combination or color 101. Now with these silver screens, it's going to produce better white levels, but the contrast levels are going to be a little fair. They're going to be fair, where the black screen's contrast levels are going to be freaking remarkable. Now, it doesn't make a difference of the environment, because some people think because the screen's silver, it's not going to play well in the light. You see me do this demonstration with the screen in a fully lit environment. The screen's using smart technology gain ×5. Now, you see the areas where the lines are at? That's where it's dark. That's where the screen is wet. As it starts to dry, it gets lighter. Okay, just in case my time runs out here, I'm going to sign off here, but I'm going to keep it going. I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain. This is our Eclipse Nano Black 4K and 3D ready screen paint. Comes with the free Wagner paint sprayer. It's been selling all week long. This stuff has been going like crazy. It's around $4.82 for 2 quarts of it. We do have 1 gallons coming in very soon. Get back a little more. I hope I'm not recatching this coat again, man. It took forever for me to get rid of it to begin with. So these are the lines where the screen is still wet. Any marks you'll see on the screen back and forth the lines, that's where the screen is still wet. Everywhere in a fully lit environment. Alright, over here and hit the lights. Sorry about the trash bags in the corner. Today is trash day. I still have to clean out my shop, which I'm going to be getting to today. Get rid of this dirty drop cloth and put down the fresh. So still got a lot more work to do, but sorry about the trash bags in the corner. I kind of forgot they're over there. So you see the areas where the screen's still wet and it's drying. Any areas you see the lines at, that's where the screen is still drying over there. So it's still going to be dark in those areas. And keep in mind, let me back up here for a minute. My projector is sitting back, I'm about 12 feet from my screen. Doing it in 235.1 format. I know this is a 16:9. It's a 120-inch fixed frame 16:9. cameraman just sat there forever recording on this monkey. Like, come on, man, do something. The minute he leaves, monkey will whip out a cell phone and just start chatting. Don't ask me where he got a cell phone from. Like I said, right there, that spot right there, it's still wet right up in there, so it's drying. Sorry about that. If I moved the camera a bit there, I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't know why they chose this song for this, but if it works, it works. Now see how it's lighter in this area because the screen's drying. That's the angle gain on that screen. Let me hit the lights again. Those are your fans with the lights out. Keep in mind, like I said, screen's still drying. It's always going to show up dark where the screen does not dry, it's still wet. Okay, let me sign off here. I got a lot of work to do. I'm doing some more demonstrations on the screen. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal H Technology Screens. This is our amazing Eclipse Nano Black 4K and 3D ready spray on screen paint. We have this in several colors. Remember, we have this in silver and we also have it in the new Platinum Slate. Thank you all for your time.
Get on the floor if you got that.